All right, what's going on, everybody? Oh, 23 minutes late tonight. That's pretty bad. That is pretty rough. I apologize. Let me get out a tweet real quick so that we can get started. Give me just one moment here. I wanted to. Let me see. What do I want to do for the tweet? I was going to use another picture that I had from an old Comic-Con. Should I do that? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Let's do that. All right. Let me get a tweet out real quick here. Hang on. But what's up, everyone? How late today, Haley? Too late. Oh, Haley, thank you very much for the buck as well. Appreciate it. You know you got something coming to you. And it goes a little something like this. Stop. Haley, thank you very much. I am speed. Oh, man. He was is definitely pooping. I was actually in the shower. Oh man, oh that'd be weird if I was in the anyway. I was in the shower. Man, I was. It was supposed to be just a real quick shower. You know, just wanted to freshen up after the long day. But sometimes when I'm in the shower, man, I just start thinking, and I just can't process anything else. All I'm doing is thinking. You shampoo your bald cap? No. The bald cap, I remove it. I shampoo the hair underneath. Put the cap back on. Give it a little polish. You know, I don't go with the full turtle wax floor buffering. But it's a little bit of a polish and then we're good to go. All right. Anyway, let me get a tweet out real quick here. So, keeping in the theme of Inktober, I have another awesome picture to share here, which I'm going to do exactly that. Dearest, yet Marvel Champions. One more awesome. One more awesome NYCC 2016. Meetup pick. What am I saying here? What am I saying? Can you even see? No. Okay. All right. Let me let me say this once again. In honor of. Hashtag Inktober. Oh my god, it's all messed up. There we go. Here's one more awesome NYCC 2016 meetup pick. I want to add the K to that. I just realized. Now. Okay, good enough. Once again, in honor of Inktober 2021, here's one more awesome NYCC 2016 meetup pick. Tweet. God, words are hard sometimes, guys. You know what I mean? BG, it's 9:27 and you're still working on your tweet. I know, dude. Rough day, huh? I've only been live for a few minutes, though. Guy Gardner said over 2 saying, Mangog underrated. Spread the word. Guy Garner, thank you very much for the 2. You heard it, guys. He's underrated. The word, it's being spread. Maybe. Almost. Sort of. but Guy Garner, thank you for the 2, dude. All right, anyway, let's go get into some stuff. You know what? Did I already clear my champs in war? Like, the map is clear. I just didn't... Oh, I have no sound either. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I already touched the finish line. Wanted to make sure before I started up a quest. Wanted to make sure I had my top champs available because I'm capped out energy-wise. Let's actually hit uncollected. I'm just going to do the first quest. I'm just going to go through it like this. Uncollected. Let's get this guy replaced with that guy. Let's get a couple of these guys out of here. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to run my default super... Oh, wait. This is... Get out of here. My default, handle anything, powerhouse team. Where? Oh, mutant. There we go. Well, there it is. This is my go-to team. We'll do this. Yo, BG, what about Null's Void? Going to do it anytime soon? What? What about Null's Void? Is that the name of a side quest? If that's the name of the side quest, then no, probably not anytime soon. What I am gonna do though is tomorrow, day stream 7.3. I want to make sure I don't take too long to get that done. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what time. Probably sometime around like 1. It's usually when I do the day. That's when I aim to do the streams, but depending on the day it's going, could be slightly delayed. Ghost literally just had a downgrade. What? What do you mean? Do you think Ghost should get downgrade? What downgrade are we talking about here? Am I lost? Did something happen? And what Core said, the champs are important. What did Core say? I feel like I'm lost once again. This first run or second, didn't realize he started the arena on the last night. Rip. Oh, okay. All right, anyway. Hey, BG, do you think it's possible to become uncollected unitless? Because spending units on my account is banned. It is possible to do it unitless, yes. I don't know what you did to get yourself in that position, but yes. The answer is yes. It's possible to do anything in this game unitless. Are you streaming until 100% or in different parts? No, dude. Streaming till 100%? Hell no. That's gonna take like, you know, 10 plus hours. More. I mean, way more. Like 10 is an understatement. It would take me like 15 hours or something like that. So no, dude. No. The plan is to do like chapter or quest by quest, I should say. But I want to 100% it by like, you know, a week from tomorrow-ish. It's not exactly super strict timeline, but that's like what I'm aiming for. The recoil time change? Oh, that's true. Well, I mean, I don't think that was intended, though. I think that's just because of the issues going on with like parry and dex and stuff, right? But true. Ghosters are taking damage at the moment. Man God can suck it. I grinded arena for 3 hours for a 5-star and pulled him. And wait, what? Pulled him? I was and am mad about it. Oh, okay. You still are mad. Gotcha. What was I gonna say? Hold on. You grinded arena for 3 hours, and you got a champion, and you're mad at it? That must be a typo. Is that 3 days? It's gotta be. When you do a new act chapter, we're just talking about it. Starting tomorrow. Well, I already started, but continuing tomorrow. So tomorrow will just be quest 1 exploration. Yeah, I'm gonna 100% quest 1. It's possible that I would go beyond that as well, but that's the current plan. Where's the Man-Thing sticker, BG? Boo. Man-Thing sticker. You kidding me? He's too big. Man-Thing's too large to be shrunk down in sticker form. You think Doom is broken? Doom is very broken, yep. One of the strongest champs in the game. Super OP. GG, my first 4 or 5 stars were Guillotine 29, Warlock, Hood, Storm, Pyramid X. What can I use them for in general? first 4 5-stars. You've got some good first 5 stars. I would say Guillotine, 2099, and Warlock in particular are very, very strong. I'd probably recommend investing into Warlock, though, over Guillotine. The thing is about Guillotine is you need to be able to hold a high combo in order to, you know, quest effectively with the champion. Whereas Warlock, you're not combo dependent. He shuts down the most basic like he has all the most basic utility needs that you could want in a champion. Bleed, poison immunity, the frost immunity. He's got ways to cancel healing. Actually, I made a Warlock guide, a really short guide, but it tells you everything you need to know about the champion essentially in like 2 minutes or something. As for the other champs, Hood and Storm Pyramid X, they're not bad. I don't really see them get used a ton. I don't really have much experience with new Hood. Storm Pyramid X I played, and she's kind of cool, but I don't really recommend investing in her too much, to be honest. But yeah, get that Warlock up, top priority for sure. That Warlock will help to carry you to Cavalier wherever you are right now. No idea, but it'll help to get you to all the way to Cavalier. Better than most champs. Warlock have rotation. If he does, how do I use him? Yeah, all right. Check out that video. I actually put like 20 hours into the guide. I just remembered. So I hate to say it, but check out that video. It's gonna be far better than anything I could tell you right now, without any kind of gameplay examples. Did you enjoy playing Venom or Carnage? Sorry. Do you enjoy playing Venom or Carnage? Yeah, I enjoy playing Venom. Carnage is actually pretty fun. For as much crap as I kind of talk about him sometimes, he's actually pretty fun. It's just, there's not really too much need for him. All right, I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget about these. Still have a few days to pick these up, which I will be getting some. Okay. All right, let's go hit the arenas. Guy Garner with the 5 BG saw the video, and my main takeaway is only rank up 6-star champs. Thanks for clearing that up for me. No problem. Now the hunt for 6-star man god continues. Okay. Sounds good, dude. Check it out. This is how I was hiding Magneto. This is how I was trying to hide Magneto from you guys, at least. You notice I started the Tendril Terror Arena over here, the Omega Red one, but I have 0 points in it. That's because I just stuck Magneto into here. Oh man. So that he wouldn't show up when I was like using my top champs last night. He did appear on my champions page, so someone might have saw it, but I was trying to hide it, trying to be sneaky. Yeah, I mean, rank them 6 stars. Though on a serious note, if you got 6 stars to rank them up. I still stand by what I said, of course, where like there's a reason why I was ranking up Magneto as a 6-star. I do want him as a 6-star and all that. But I hope the point did come across to some people that, like, man, without the sig, like, the sig level just matters a lot. Because of course, if the 6-star Magneto was higher level, higher sig level, then there wouldn't be anything to compare. He would just be like 30% better across the board. But without the higher sig level, how much difference is there really? I don't know. BG foiling the Spoiler Hawks night in, night out. Hell yeah. BG, you sneaky bald man, your tactics worked. Yes. BG, please tell me, is Stark Spidey rank 5 worthy, if not duped? Yes. He doesn't need to be awakened to be strong. As for if he's the best rank 5 for you or not, Of course, it depends on the other champs you have, your personal preferences on playstyle, the quests that you're currently, trying to tackle, things like that. But ultimately, Stark's buddy does not need the dupe, even though he benefits from it. And it would be nice if you were able to get him duped. BG was watching your Mags video. Great stuff. Thanks, dude. How many points do I need for 5-star Anti-Venom? Well, I have my prediction in the bottom left corner, but it's a big guessing game. This is just an estimated cutoff based off of previous cutoffs and general hype about the champion. So I always recommend going higher than the numbers, but the number on the left next to the champion is for the 6-star. The number on the right is for the 5-star. Tonight's shots for every time someone says Karnak buff, starting after that one. Oh, I see. Someone said Karnak buff. I did see the leaks for it, or data mining, I guess. It's not actually a leak unless it's like confirmed to be true, right? I don't know. Anyway, it probably is true. We legit don't have the info on the upcoming buff characters in the CCP or anything like that, so even we don't know. But it probably is true. Those things usually are accurate. Anyway, I hope it's good, man. That's all I could say. If it is true, I still have the Karnak poster. Clearly, it's not behind my head anymore, as Karnak got replaced by these lovelies behind me. But, I still do actually have the Karnak poster that I had behind my head for years. Yeah. How can someone data mine without the update? I've never done data mining myself, but my understanding is that, certain things appear in the game files ahead of time. So even though, the champion's not actually buffed, or let's say a champion is not actually live, there's still, strings in the data itself, in the game files itself, that, say that kind of thing. I don't know why I couldn't tell you exactly why that stuff is always in the game files early. There has to be some kind of reasoning for it. But I don't know what that reasoning is. Hey, I'll be lurking for a little bit tonight. Alright, Onyx Olympia. What's up, dude? ABG, Twitter, please. Same name as this message. Sebastian. Sure thing. Let's check you out. Through the blood, sweat, and tears, I have claimed the title of Cavalier. Hey, man, congrats. Below are the picks of the team. 5-star CGR is currently in war. Gotcha. I ranked up the armor-breaking Queen Medusa to rank 5. All right, man. Congrats on the fresh calf title, dude. With a 4-star CGR. No, just kidding. But congrats, man. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Had the burps. But very nice, dude. Congrats. Also got my ass kicked while looking at that Medusa, but I don't even care. She's so purty. BG, I do have to say, those shelves stayed empty so long it bothered me, so thanks for filling them up. No problem, dude. It's not even a permanent thing. Well, it is a permanent... Yeah, there is going to be things on that shelf permanently, but... I just mean, I'm trying to reorganize, and yeah, you're gonna see some things change around on that shelf from time to time. But anyway, BG's more of a Beast cosplayer. Oh, dude, I would love to do a Beast cosplay. Ryan, if the leak is in fact accurate, when you inevitably do a Karnak buff testing video / stream. You should definitely do a Karnak cosplay. This is where the cosplay comment came from. If Mike can pull off Hercules, you can do a Karnak. I've got tattered hoodies. I would maybe be able to pull it off. The problem is I'm weak. I'm physically weak. I don't have the muscles. Shit, with the 17 months. Shit, thank you, dude. Same BG, I have a fear of speed bumps. I'm slowly getting over it. Okay, dude. Also have a fear of elevators. I've started taking steps to avoid it. Come on, dude. Why two, man? That should be illegal, dude. Come on. Free jokes. Great. You know, I used to think this whole membership comment thing was cool. Ugh. Take 2 laps for that, man. Come on. Boo. BG, what are the best champs for 6.1? What champs do you have, man? There's over 200 champs in this game. I can name some champs that you don't have or have a way of even getting. In general, you really just want a poison immune champion for crossbones and some anti-robots to take out some annoying sentinels and ultrons, that kind of thing. But can't answer the question without knowing your champs. How many points in the arena should we have to get 5-star Anti-Venom? Hold on, were you the same person that I just answered? Or was that someone else? No, okay. Sorry. That must have been someone else. Just a very similar question. Yeah. So, yeah, exactly what Scarco said. Bottom left corner of the screen. Those are the predictions. Technically, the jokes are $5. That's true. That's true, and it makes me feel a little bit better about having to read those abominations. Shed. BG, what's an easy way to get max energy refills besides units? It's not really an easy way. Energy refills, they are meant to cost units. There are ways to get energy refills for free. The 3-day events, the Alliance 3-day events, they give you an energy refill for free. There are certain quests that have a higher chance than others to give you an energy refill, just like on the path randomly. And some people actually, you know, like farm those quests for energy refills, but to be honest, I don't think it's an efficient use of time. So I don't recommend it. If you're really curious though, what's it called? On Cam's channel. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna stop talking because now I realize that you're spamming. Man. I wish I can go back in time and not have responded to you. Please don't spam ever again. Don't be rude to everyone else in here. Or else we're gonna have to ban you. Brian, just remember, in life we have 2 choices. Either we crank that Soja Boy, or it cranks us. That will be all. Chicken tender. That is a phrase that I haven't heard in a very long time. Wow. But when you're right, you're right. And you are right. Core 705 said, ask my French friend if she likes to play video games. She said, oui. Crickets. Core. Crickets. Ooh, dude. A Nintendo Wii joke. You're what the French would call les incompetents. Say, I think that's how it's pronounced. I probably messed up the pronunciation. It's a quote from Home Alone, is why I said that. But boo, dude, take a freaking lap. Take your Wiimote with you too. Go for a Wii bowling. Good job, Brian. That's pretty good. Thank you. Thank you. I've seen Home Alone at least 100 times. BG, take a torch to rank 3 this weekend. Hey, Edwin, nice dude. Also, why was 6? No, don't. I was just so happy for you a second ago. Don't turn this into a joke. I was 6 afraid of 9 on New Year's Eve. Because 9, 8, 7. Hashtag putting my running shoes on. Well, that's good. At least you know. Off you go. Boo, dude. Freaking boo. Thank you, man, pushing for Cavalier. So wanted to take my 5-star Stark Spidey to rank 5, even though he's not awakened. Other champs are 5-star, rank 5. APOC, Cable, Hyperion, Falcon, Colossus, 6-star Diablo. Okay. Cool, man. Well, the nice thing about Stark Spidey is he'll be useful for one of what I consider to be the more entry level friendly variants. This is you know, don't even worry about it until after you get Cav, but the Spider-Verse variant, otherwise known as the Mystic or Symbiote variant, he's good for that. And then he's also good for the Tech variant. He can actually stun lock in that one too. So BGE, which will be a good 5-star skill champ unduped for uncollected monthly event. For the uncollected? Do you mean Cavalier? Because you don't need any particular skill champ for uncollected. Unless there's something different about uncollected this month that I'm unaware of. Hold on. Which will be a good 5-star skill champ unduped for uncollected monthly? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Just any champ, whatever the best champ you got. I don't know who you have though. This is the thing, guys. I cannot answer who's gonna be good without knowing your roster. Gotten this question just open-ended twice tonight already. Need to know your roster. So Twitter's available. If I don't see it though, there's always the subreddit where you can share, you know, pictures of your roster. There's a sticky post there. Actually, I'm not. Well, yeah. Can you share pictures there? I think you can. I don't know if people generally write out their rosters or whatever, but I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem putting a picture. And then yeah, you could also ask there. But there's over 200 champs. There's no way without knowing your roster that I can just name a champ. BG, if we're talking old songs, let me see that Tootsie Roll. Damn it, dude. Now I want Tootsie Rolls. I wish you didn't say that. Tootsie Rolls are so good. Man, you know, I've never really been, like, big on chocolate. I don't hate it, but I also, you know, if there was, like, something else sweet available, I would pick, you know, other things over chocolate. However, I always love Tootsie Rolls, man. Always. So good. There's something about, like, the chewiness of a Tootsie Roll. It's just like perfect. Good flavor. The chewiness. I like the bite-sized ones, but I also like, man, I used to get those ones that were like 3 feet long as a kid or something. Yeah, that was probably a good idea. Tootsie Rolls cause hair loss? Really? Interesting. Huh. I'm surprised it didn't happen to me because I've eaten a lot of Tootsie Rolls. Luckily, I have these bald caps anyway. Wait, hold on a sec. I thought I saw Cat Bay in here. I think I was just fooled by Chicken Tender's name. I was about to say, what's up, Cat Bay? Brian, what is a good champion for me to rank for content? My goodness, Chicken Tender. My apologies for spamming BG and being rude. I just really needed some help. I understand, man. It's okay. But, you know, one, lots of people could use some help. So, again, got to be fair to everyone. And two, always pay attention to other people responding in the chat. This just goes for everybody. Because there's a ton of knowledgeable people out there. So, if I don't see your message, there's a good chance that someone else in the chat can also help. Have you ate any donuts in my life? Yeah. Recently? No. I don't know the last... Oh, wait. Hashtag beard gang. Wait. Maybe that's why I thought... Is Cat Bay in here? Hashtag brand new sentence too. What? Dang, am I losing it? Is Cat Bay? Oh man, that's normally his raid message, right? Or sometimes is, at least. Oh man. I totally forgot what I was just talking about too. Alright, well. People expect BG to have telepathy or something and see with his third eye and peer into your rosters. He can't. Well, I can. Just more work for me. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot out of me to do something like that. Just because he's bald doesn't make him Professor X. Well, that's right. I'm not Professor X. I'm far more powerful than that bum. What if I was? What if any of us were? How do you know? There's 300 people in here right now. One of us, statistically, could be a superhero. Hunter, is it you? Chicken Tender? Are you hiding behind that name because no one would suspect Chicken Tender to have superpowers? How do you know? You doing Act 7 right now? Oh, is Cap Bay? Is that what you're saying? Oh man, hold on. Yeah, you know what? I should have just seen if he was live. No. Oh, he just ended 3 minutes ago. Okay. He was doing 7.3. Got it. Okay. EG, speaking of telepathy, did you hear the joke about Nirvana? Oh, never mind. Smells like boo, spirit. Take a freaking lap. Brian, if I had superpowers, I don't think I would have grown from joint pain. Or I don't think I would have to groan from joint pain every time I get up or sit down. I don't know, dude. I don't know a ton about comics, but I feel like that's like a trait that Stan Lee would give you. You know what I mean? Like you have these insane mental powers or something like that, but to keep you from just being, you know, the all-powerful, you know, like superhero kind of character, to humanize you. You suffer from these joint pains. I just realized that's the lamest comic book anyone's ever written. No offense, Chicken Tender. Can you imagine, dude? All right, we're going to fight crime, but we have to stretch first, or else we're gonna end up with tremendous joint pain. Everybody do your warm-ups, a few jumping jacks here and there. Maybe some low impact cardio. Yes, I'm joint pain man, dude. There it is. There you go. Alright, hey BG, rank 3. I'm a A-bomb. I've never seen it typed out like that. I'm a A-bomb. Or Spidey 2099, second, rank 3, unduped. Rest of my science are dumblings. Dude, I like the way you describe the rest of your champs. Freaking dumblings. Okay, hold on. I-bomb or Spidey 2099? Actually, hold on. That's not like a... I've never heard the word dumplings. That better not be like a... Okay. Just have to look it up. I saw a video not that long ago of a word that like I never heard that was offensive or something like that. I don't even remember what the word was, but apparently in like some other in like Europe or something, it's a word that never gets used, or I don't know. It's like, oh my goodness, what if that's dumplings? Okay, anyway, let's see. I-Bomb or Spidey 20. So both those champs are really good, but they're quite different. I don't know what your needs are. I'm quite partial and possibly even biased towards I-Bomb because I helped to make I-Bomb. The only champ that I'll probably ever help to make. Spidey 2099, though, recently I've seen Karate Mike use Spidey 2099 a lot. Some other of my alliance mates as well. I feel like he was a sleeper champion. Spidey did not get enough attention when he was first released, and that's what happens sometimes. Champion comes out, briefly tested or something like that. Don't have access to tests in every area of the game. And now that people are having him ranked up in Alliance War and stuff like that, he's crushing it, man. He's crushing it. So it depends on what you're looking for. I can't really tell you who to pick, but both of those champions are good options for sure. And as far as I know, neither champion needs to be awakened. What is your favorite champ in the game? Man Thing, because he's awesome. He's not the strongest, but he is awesome. G, have a good luck. You're a good human being, more than me. Good job. Why do you say that? We're both good. Also, do you like DC and Stealth Spidey or Stark Spidey? I need to know. Please respond. Okay. Let me see here. DC. I don't have anything against DC, but I also have like no interest in anything DC related. I did hear there was a bunch of like trailers that came out for movies, and apparently, at least according to my alliance mates, they're pretty pumped about the DC movies because, to quote, actually it might have been Lags that said this. They're finally getting their stuff together or something like that. So it seems like there's a lot of hype around DC right now, but yeah, I don't really care about their movies and stuff like that. As far as Stealth Spidey or Stark Spidey, Stark Spidey is way cooler than Stealth Spidey, in my opinion. Also, watch the stream with the sound on. You keep apologizing for spamming after BG read your first apology. Maybe you are not caught up in the stream and didn't see that. What? Is that person still spamming? I hope they're not still spamming. Hopefully it was just a little misunderstanding. We can move on. Anyway. Good morning, BG and chat. What up, Carl Pimp? How you doing, dude? It's astonishing how awful Korg is on defense, but such a noodle for offense. Wait, what? You said awful? Oh, you mean like awful to fight against. Okay, because I was going to say, like, he's a good defender. He's definitely a good defender. But yeah. He's got a synergy. Is it Mojo? He's got one synergy out there that actually makes him quite strong. Why am I thinking Mojo? I feel like that's wrong, but that's who came to mind. Let me look it up. It's been too long. Let's see. Korg. Maybe it is Mojo. For Korg's personal armor break has 50% increased potency and duration. Okay. So he's definitely part of it. I feel like there was another one that might be part of that too. Is it this? When Korg spends 13 or more crowd excitement charges through his heavy attack, the armor break lasts 20 seconds instead. So maybe you need Golk on the team too. I'm not sure. It's been a little while since I looked at that, but anyway. If you have a Korg, if you're sad that you just pulled and duped this guy or something like that, play around with some of those synergies. Maybe it will make you a little bit less salty. Even though, honestly, you're probably not going to be, you know, playing Korg in too serious of a way offensively. But it could be fun to mess around with those synergies for a bit. Exhausted from the week, but I'm doing great. Sounds good, dude. That's good. They aren't getting their stuff together, even with the new trailers. They're all over the place. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see in time. I mean, for the people that do like the DC movies, let me ask you guys a question. Or even if you don't like them, just the people that have seen the DC movies, actually. Let me ask you this. So the MCU, it's like, you know, very connected. Like that was kind of their goal, is to like make all these connections all over the place, right? And, you know, the big Avengers story arc and all that. Is that how it is for the DC movies? Like, are they starting to do that? And then, if, like, whether they are or not, do you think it's a good thing to like should, basically what I'm asking is, should they kind of follow the formula that Marvel has established, or would you prefer not going in that kind of direction? I'm not exactly a you know, Marvel or DC movie buff, or any kind of movie buff for that matter, but I like what Marvel did, and I guess personally, I would like to see the kind of the same thing with DC. Marvel is connected and DC is disconnected. Very hashtag very. Wait, what is this? What's up, Jack? Kind of DC movies sort of connect, but Marvel is more organized. They should do the same. Okay. DC was supposed to be connected, but they failed miserably, so not anymore. And I don't care. I just want them to make good freaking movies. Okay. They're trying, Brian. Warner Bros. Is the problem. Executive oversight. Test poll rate. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I haven't looked into it at all, but I do at least know, like, the a little bit of what they did for the what's it called movie, where they had like the Snyder's cut and stuff like that. It feels like, you know, maybe they're not trusting the people behind the products. Or the projects. It feels like maybe there are too many people trying to control things behind the scenes. I do get that sense. Animated DC films still have some good qualities to them. They just try to overdo it in live action, and it comes out a jumbled CGI disaster most of the time, at least. Okay. I mean, they probably don't have Marvel money either, right? I mean, I'm sure these movies still make good money and stuff like that, but I wonder if that's part of the problem, is like, because I'm only saying this because you mentioned CGI, and it's like, man, that stuff is expensive. So I wonder if maybe they just don't have like as big of a budget to put towards stuff like that, and maybe it doesn't look as good, and I don't know. They tried, but they introduced Batman and Wonder Woman in a Superman movie alongside the Death of Superman movie, then jumped straight to full Justice League all too fast. Okay. E.G., you ever watched The Boys? I haven't, but I heard it's really good. I think Laura has watched it. How long have you been playing the game for? Nolan, almost 6 years. It'll be 6 years in December. Warner is notorious for hamstring writers and directors. Got it. See, like, there's two problems with that right there, right? One is like, you know, that could make an individual project worse. But then two, that could also prevent like other people from even wanting to get involved with the projects. So you're just kind of like, you know, limiting the talent pool of people that would, you know, want to work on that kind of thing. So that's a bummer. Marvel money equals Disney money, way higher budget. Oh, for sure. Sup, BG? What up, Hobbit? Well, after talking about and wishing for the Karnak buff for like 3 years, seems like it might happen, dude. I heard too. Man, if Kabam does well, automatic rank 3 for sure. Hobbit. I really hope they do the boy justice, man. I don't think I even have a 6-star Karnak. I don't think I do. You know what? I'm gonna go look right now. I remember, like, I wanted Karnak as one of like the early 6-star champions. Just because he synergized with Medusa. Do I have this guy? Dang. You know what's crazy? Is like, you know, before you hear anything about a buff, you don't want a champion, right? But then you hear about them getting buffed. And like, I feel sad. I feel instantly sad. Like, damn, I don't have the champion. I'm gonna be missing out, and everyone else is gonna have the fun. You know what I mean? Well, if he's good, maybe I'll be like, oh, you know what? It's all right that I never pulled him. But yeah, man, it's such a weird feeling. I was happy with not pulling him up until literally today. All right. Anyway, what was the other one that's rumored? Oh, that's right. It's a champ that I do have, and a champ that I almost actually ranked up. Kid you guys not. I don't remember if I mentioned it in the, you know, October mass rank up video or not, but I actually almost ranked up Nebula. I've been thinking about ranking up Nebula for the longest time, man, but I just could never justify it. So hopefully she's cool. BG, have you watched the show Invincible? I have not. BG, do you watch any anime? Nope. I don't watch a lot of shows or movies. So in general, my answer to most is probably going to be no. But feel free to keep asking. There are some things that I've seen. Marvel was in bankruptcy before Iron Man. They gambled and then did well enough to get Disney money. Yeah, that did set the everything in motion, right? I mean, like, it's a pretty well-known story. I say that because even I know the story loosely, at least. But it is kind of crazy to think about. Like, you have to remind yourself every once in a while, like, Marvel at one point in time, they were not anywhere near what they are today, you know? BG, please rank every Spider-Man in MCOC worst to best. It's situational, man. They have different uses. Most of them suck, though. Oh, man. Are you spamming? Oh, I just got timed out? Yep. Never mind. I was about to try. Never mind. Don't spam. I'm gonna ban you if you keep it up. Nebula is blowing up in the comic book market. Really? First appearance and her first solo series. Interesting. I had no idea. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, I don't know why the champions that get buffed are selected to be buffed. I have no idea if it is because of her popularity in the comics and stuff like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was a contributing factor. Maybe, I mean, like, we know that Kabam, you know, talks to Marvel and stuff because it's still their IP, right? So they still have to follow, like, certain, you know, protocols and stuff like that. But we don't know the details behind that kind of thing. I wonder if someone at Marvel was just like, hey, Nebula is pretty hot right now. Do something in game. Capitalize on it, man. Let's make that money together. All right, have you ever watched any older Marvel movies before the MCU? Yes. I watched the first X-Men movie. I watched the first Fantastic Four movie. I watched the first Spider-Man movie. Is that it? I wonder if that's it. I can't think of any others. I know there was like a Hulk movie or maybe even more than one before the MCU, but I never watched the Hulk movie. Come on, dude. I'm just trying to get you a Switch. I think I watched part of the Daredevil movie. I think I saw part of it on TV once with Ben Affleck. I think I just added an extra letter in his name. Anyway, I think I saw part of that movie on TV. Definitely not all of it though. Blade? Oh, that dude, I always forget that Blade is Marvel. I don't think I've ever seen like Blade in full. Or like there's 3 of those movies, right? But I think I did see I mean, I definitely saw at least part of the first Blade. Man, what other name? You guys got any other Marvel movies? Ghost Rider? No, I never watched Ghost Rider. I know that has Nicolas Cage though, right? But I never watched it. I heard it was interesting. Aflac is an insurance company, Magoo. You don't say, Hunter. Howard the Duck? Oh, that's right. There's a Howard the Duck movie, but no, I never saw that one either. Anyone in here seeing the X-Men Evaluation cartoon series? The Evaluation? No. That's what I have. There's a couple Punisher movies that were okay. Yeah, I definitely didn't see those because I don't remember anything about them. I don't even remember who was in the movies or anything like that. Didn't Hulk have like 5 pre-MCU movies? Actually, I mean, I guess he had a... Was he ever, were there movies when it was like Lou Ferrigno or whatever, or was that just like a TV show? That's before my time anyway, but... Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ghost Rider was better than Nicolas Cage. I can't tell if that's an insult or not. Oh, man. I haven't seen that either, though. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I know... Well, actually... But yeah, that was after MCU, right? But it was just, like, different characters than what was so far in MCU. The Trial of the Incredible Hulk. Is that a movie? Okay. I need to look this up. The Trial... Did he have She-Hulk? Because isn't She-Hulk an attorney or something like that? The Trial of Incredible Hulk. Let's see this. Oh my god. Oh. Wait. Is this trial as in like courtroom trial? I just realized trial could mean a different thing, but no, yeah, this is did they make this image? Is this hold on. Is this like is this a shot from the movie? I can't tell. Because taking a shot from a movie and then slapping your stock photo thing on it and trying to sell it, I feel like that's illegal. But maybe they've shopped that. I don't know. Oh man, is this Thor? The MCU has really come a long way, guys. Oh my god. Look at these pants. They're not even, they don't even have good rips. They're like too clean. They're too cleanly ripped. I don't even want to mention the shade of green or anything else about just the pants alone. Oh boy. Hey Brian, if I send you a video on Twitter, can you watch it even if no one else can hear it? I know you can't watch videos on stream, but I don't really go by. Yeah, if it's as long as it's like fairly quick. Yeah, I would have to keep it muted, just because, mostly out of safety. There might not be anything in there that would get me in trouble, but YouTube, especially when it comes to live streaming, they don't really mess around. King Nubius said an over 10. King Nubius, thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, big fan. I have an initial clear up of the variants, and I'm up to 7.3. Should I go back and finish the variants to fill out my 5 stars, or start exploring Act 7 and move on to my 6-star roster? I'd say move on to Act 7. However, you don't have to exclusively work on 5 or 6 stars. You can still go back and forth between the two. You can still, you know, rank up some 5-star champs as needed. Yeah, the deeper you get in this game, the more you are going to be, you know, spending more and more resources on 6 stars comparatively and stuff. But if you don't have a good solution to an encounter as a 6-star, but you have them as a 5-star, still rank that 5. You know, there's still some cases where I'm ranking up 5 stars to help me get through things too. Like it has been a little while since I ranked up. Actually, it hasn't been that long. The last 5-star I ranked up to help get me through content was Black Widow deodorant for Summer of Pain. But there's still like 5-star champs that, you know, I use in Act 7, even though I ranked them up a while ago, of course. So those could be new to you or something. Is that last Zarnian? My knees! Dude, I just love how everyone in the chat just already knows. Knees. Oh, man. Last frickin' Zar. Is that a lat? Dude, I'm gonna look. Is there a message? Nope. No message. I knew I should have bothered. Just a last Zarnian special. Just hey, here you go. I found this. Oh, excuse me, sir. I think you dropped this $100 bill. Here you go. Last Zarnian. Man, thank you, dude. Shattering my knees once again. The cloud of contempt. Damn. Last Zarnian. Thank you, dude. Always so damn generous. Thank you, man. King Nubius, I hope I answered your question well enough, though. Thank you very much for the generosity too, dude. Thank you. Last freaking Zarnian. Last Zarnian, how you been? I just realized it's been a little while since I've read about the 7-year-old dude. Has he not gotten into any kind of trouble recently? I don't believe it, if that's the case. There's no way. Might wait till after stream. I don't need my face on YouTube anyway. Not that Twitter is any better. True. But you need to hear the audio. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to check it out afterwards. Don't forget the Nick Fury TV show starring David Hasselhoff. What? Okay, I had no idea that David Hasselhoff was actually part of the Marvel universe. Interesting. But that's awesome. The man Quesadillas sent over to saying, Twitter real quick whenever you have the chance, BG. Sure. Let's see what we got here. Just beat Collector about a week ago. What champs should I rank up for Cav? Let's see. Okay. First thing I'm looking for is a poison immune champion, which it's not that you don't have any. You've got some options. You've got Moleman can get rid of the poison, right? Why am I blanking on exactly how Moleman shrugs debuffs? He's gotta just go into his berserker thing, right? Crossbones, of course, could as well, although he'd be a dicey one. But yeah, just like you want to get a poison immune champion up to handle Crossbones. You don't necessarily need one right away. If you just beat the Collector about a week ago, you've got time. So, but just keep that in mind on your way to, like, you know, Cavalier. You're gonna need a poison immune champion or someone that can shrug off poison for the Crossbones boss. He's one of the bigger roadblocks, but as long as you have that immunity, you'll be all right. And then got some annoying robots to counter. I love that you have the Vulture and Mr. Fantastic synergy ranked up here. That's always a good time to play with. In general, though, as much as I'm saying, like, yeah, you need, like, robots or you need robot counters and stuff like that, you don't actually need anyone in particular. So I think Colossus is a great champion to keep investing in. I think Venom, overall, is just a great champion to invest in. I do think that Moleman is a great champion and worth ranking up as well. You have a few other good options too, like Cap Marvel, like Captain America. I personally prefer Sorcerer Supreme over Symbiote Supreme, but honestly, they're both good. I'm very surprised to see this Spider-Man ranked up. Not someone I'd normally recommend, but hey, you do you. If you like the Spideys, maybe you're just into the Spidey characters. But yeah, those are the champs in general that I'd recommend going with. Of course, in time, you're going to pull other champions too. So some of those champs you might not get ranked up before your roster changes. But those are the ones that stand out to me. And again, just keep in mind, you want poison immunity for the Crossbones. And in general, it's nice if you can rank up champions to counter robots, but it's not 100% required. As long as you just have some solid champs all around, you'll be all right. So. Sorry, man. Wasn't spamming. Every comment was different, by the way. Any info on 7-star champs? Nah, dude, you were spamming. Let's... Listen. It's okay. We could learn from it. You don't have to... It's not the biggest deal in the world, but that was 100% spamming. So as long as you don't do it again, then we're good. As far as any info on 7-star champions, we don't have any info on 7-star champs. A lot of people don't want to see 7 stars. Kabam knows this, and I think they would love to sell 7-star champions. So we might eventually get 7 stars, but I don't know. They might also do something else to keep the game going rather than just add another star. Andre Young, Senator of Buck, saying, can you check Twitter? Sure. There we go. What we got? Just started and was wondering what can I do to get more champions and my first 5-star. Okay. In general, one thing to always keep in mind about MCOC is patience is required to play this game. It's gonna take time. You're not really gonna get 5 stars easily for a while. Every 5-star you get though, like the next one will come a little bit faster. It might not feel like it right away, but they will start to roll a little bit faster. But for now, what you need to do is just rank up, like focus on 4-star champions, rank up 4-star champions, and that'll allow you to take on higher level content, and you'll eventually just start to pull in higher level shards and higher level crystals in general. Because every area of the game, like 99% of the areas of the game at least, will give you shards of some rarity. The only area that really doesn't give much in the way of shards is Alliance Quest. Alliance Quest in general is about like Catalyst more than anything. But as you get higher champions, you can do higher story quests, higher event quests, higher side quests, higher levels in the arenas, and just gain more points in the arenas. Push further in the incursions, play higher tiers of Alliance Wars. All those areas, they're all going to give more shards. So, yeah. But anyway, let's see. I want to look at your champions here and give you a little bit of advice on who to stick with. So, Venom is a great champion. So it's great that you have him ranked up already. King Groot is also very strong, but he kind of needs to be awakened. So until you get those silver stars on him, he's not going to be that strong. So continue ranking up Venom over King Groot. Who else do we have here? Take a little look. Okay. The only other 4-star champ I see is Iron Man, who is not a good champion at all. So do not recommend ranking up Iron Man. You're doing the right thing by leaving him unranked at the moment. It can be okay to rank up some 3-stars. I would say Void is a good one to rank up. Colossus as well. Yeah, I would say and Hyperion. Like actually forget Hyperion, since you already have a couple of cosmics here. Don't worry about that. But what you want to do is you can either choose to rank up a couple of 3-stars like Void and Colossus, or you can stall until you get more 4-stars. Since you already have a couple of these guys ranked up, you probably can get away with just stalling until you get more 4-stars, but that's what you're gonna have to do. You're just gonna have to keep playing the game, keep questing along. You'll get the champs. Try to save your units for masteries, by the way, in case you haven't been doing that already. Try not to spend them on crystals. And if you're not sure about masteries, check out my video titled something along the lines of beginner and intermediate masteries. Just type that into YouTube, MCOC beginner and intermediate masteries. It'll pop right up. And yeah, good luck. I hope some of that made sense. Okay, JH Shannon over $1. Thanks, dude. Saying tweeters for some hype. Okay, curious. Woohoo! Is that a 6-star Hercules? Brian, some great news. Opened my 7th crystal and hit the jackpot. Lucky number 7, dude. When I tell you I ran across the house with my hands in the air, I did. Oh, man, that's great. Instant rank 3 and all my 6 stones fed into them. Inching my way to 13k prestige. Will continue popping until I get Penny and Human Torch. Well, very nice, dude. Whoops. Dang, man. Sig 148 already. Nice, dude. Very nice. Very, very nice. if you're gonna keep popping open featured crystals, you might want to stop at like Sig 180 or even 160. Like if you did get more Sig stones, just in case you did, you know, pull them again out of the crystals. You'd get like, you know, free Sig stones that way, free Sig levels. But yeah. Miguel sent over to saying, first ever 4-star generic gem. I used it on Sim Spidey. Oh. Well. Hold on. Are you saying you just did that, or are you talking about like when you started the game a while ago or something? Because I hate to say it. I really hate to say it, but Sim Spidey is not such a strong champion. But I totally understand if, you know, didn't know that or anything like that. Just gave it to him because you like the character or something. And that's all good, and you'll get more awakening gems. So don't even sweat it or anything like that. But okay, 5 years ago. Okay. Whew. Okay. Man, I didn't want to break your heart and tell you the bad news, but okay, so you already know. And actually, okay, so back then, yeah. 5 years ago, lack of champs. So back then, I mean, there were some OP champions. There were some very OP champions, but it also most of the champions, they weren't anything super special. So he wasn't like that bad comparatively. But yeah. Miguel, thank you for the 2. Swashbuckler sent over 40 rupees saying, game bugged. The AI applied a taunt debuff on my champion, but I didn't feel the overwhelming need to throw a special. My immersion is ruined. Do I? Yeah, I guess. Boo. Swashbuckler. Talking about some in-game taunt mechanic type jokes. Boo, dude. Messiah sent an 05 saying, yo, bald cap guy. Interesting breakdown with Mag's comparison. Need more of those type videos. Glad you enjoyed it, dude. I wasn't sure if anyone was really going to enjoy it except for me. So that's good, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's just like a super simple test. Just to fulfill my own curiosities. So, glad you enjoyed it, dude. Thank you very much for the 5. Shatrugo sent in over 150 rupees as well, saying, hey, BG. About 12 hours left for Omega Red Arena to be over, and I'm at 18.5 mil. Crushed it. Should be able to put up 20 for the 5-star. You're already there. You already crushed it, dude. I have full confidence that the champion is yours. You know, please continue to pad the score and all that, but congrats. Hang on one sec, guys. All right. BG wins the next 7.3 stream. Static, what up, dude? Tomorrow. I'm gonna hop in there tomorrow afternoon. Aiming for 1 p.m. Pacific time, but you know me, dude. At this point, I don't even think I need to explain it. I'm always late, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, man. Tomorrow. I remember BG said powerhouse for Sim Spidey 5 years ago. Did I say he was a powerhouse? I don't remember that. Because I never played Sim Spidey back then. I would love if there was a clip of me saying that Sim Spidey is a powerhouse champion or something. But I never played the champion back then. I think... I want to say... Dave? I want to say Dave, as in Dorky Diggity Dave. I want to say he maybe played Sim Spidey. I don't remember now, but I remember when like Killmonger came out, and you know, we needed like armor break and stuff like that. And yeah, like Sim Spidey because of his ridiculous duration on his armor breaks, was like actually kind of fun and useful there. The man Quesadilla sent over 2 saying, why couldn't the bike stand? Because it was too tired. It's tumbleweed, man Quesadilla. Because no one's laughing at that joke. Boo, dude, take a freaking lap. Your bicycle tire joke. Take the bike for the lap. I don't care. Just boo, dude. Boo. BG, hang on, guys. Charlie Brown parent voice. Womp 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 womp. 80-second hour break. Yeah, what a ridiculous duration. It's awesome. BG, wasn't Symbiote Spidey at the top of your original tier list? Totally. Yeah, Doug. Absolutely. The long forgotten BG tier list that never actually existed. I was laughing. That's all I needed. Oh, man. Well, that's good. Now take the lap. Why didn't you open gold 6-star offers in your 3 challenge accounts? For one, you think those accounts have that kind of gold? Absolutely not. For two out of those 3 accounts are 100% done. They're not going to be played ever again. Finkeldink, I'm still not sure about. I'm still so behind. Finkeldink, I won't even think about until I'm done with my list of champions that I need to make videos for. So, for now, that guy's pretty much as good as done for the rest of 2021, at least. BG, how are you distributing your 5-star 6 stones these days? Good question. I fed them mostly into King Groot recently. I usually do put those into the mass rank up videos, but not always. If it's just like, oh, I've got a few expiring and yeah, I'll pop them into like King Groot or something. But I think I took King Groot to SIG 200 recently, so I don't know where I was gonna go next. I was gonna SIG up Diablo next, but then I pulled the 6-star, and I'm not sure if I want to invest in the 5-star or not. So, Finkeldink was so cursed, yeah, a little bit. We had a great run still though. Finkeldink, I've actually watched that video over 10 times now. Dang, dude. Well, thanks, man. Okay, so going back to the gold thing for a second, guys, gold is not easy to come by on free-to-play accounts. I mean, it's too late now, right? Like the gold offers, they're gone. I think they didn't last that long, right? But even if I like had the gold, like, you know, I'm pretty broke on my main account right now, but especially on like a newer account that I wouldn't be able to grind arena on and stuff like that. There's no way that those offers would be good. So BG made tier lists when bases were a thing. So many tier lists. Yeah, totally. I made like 400 of them. I had to private the videos though, due to my thoughts towards tier lists. Seemed too hypocritical, you know. BG, what happened to the website you wanted to make? Oh God, the website. Well, you know, I just didn't really enjoy programming. I think was part of it. One, I didn't really enjoy programming. 2, it was like tough to dedicate enough time. Like I never really wanted to admit it because I like hate to use that as an excuse and stuff, but I figured I would be able to, you know, put, you know, just like some hours here and there, and be able to get it up and going and stuff like that. But it takes a lot more time than I was thinking. Not necessarily like making the site. Like if I had already had the skills and stuff like that, oh god, I spent so much time that, yeah, like I could have had a site that was as good as Aunt May, if not, you know, better. But the thing is, I don't have those skills. And Duck Slug, the guy behind Aunt May, he does have those skills. He's incredibly skilled when it comes to that kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know. I still wanted to make it. I still wanted to use it as a resource to learn for myself, which is why I denied outside help from the people that did have those skills. But yeah, the website, it's pretty much dead. The Bullfighters sent a few of them Canadian bucks saying, who would you rank for, Doom or Freddie Mercury? Are you kidding me? Because you're talking about Hercules still. See, in my mind, I still don't make the connection between the two. So I thought you were talking about actual Freddie Mercury, which is like, yeah, I would have ranked for Freddie Mercury. But between Doom and Hercules, huh? That's a tough one. Probably Hercules. Doom is I mean, they're both incredibly powerful, but I feel like Doom, you know, you just get them locked in the what's it called? You just get them locked in the Doom cycle most of the time and you're good to go. Hercules, just the way that he works, like I even though you don't have to defeat the opponent with like a special and a combo or something like that the same way that you would with Corvus, because you're going to run out of glaive charges, even though you don't have to do that, that's how I would want to do fights. I would want to be able to toss like a, you know, a special 1 and a special 2 and the fight to be over. And yeah, just having that additional rank on him would make sure you can secure that much more easily. So yeah, I would probably say Hercules over Doom. People are so confused about the new account challenge accounts never being played again. Not sure. It's just I don't have the time to maintain more than one account. Not in a serious way, at least. I did actually think about having like a second account. I mean, I've always thought about the possibility, especially when Kabam talked about what's it called? The like the Summoner Showdown stuff, but even long before that, because you gain an advantage by having a second account. It's incredibly time intensive, but like for a Legends run, imagine you have 2 accounts and you can just practice till your heart's content on one account, and then do a real run on your main account. The advantage there is gigantic, man. It's huge. But yeah, there's just too many other things that I want to do other than have 2 accounts. I feel like I would get burnt out on the game constantly playing 2 accounts. Now, that said, temporary new accounts, super fun, and I'm always going to do temporary new accounts. Sometimes I'll push them further than others. Sometimes I'll, you know, push them to Thronebreaker or maybe even beyond once we see whatever beyond is. But yeah. If I what's it called? If I wasn't like, if this account wasn't free to play, then I feel like I would maybe have 2 accounts, but with it being free to play, it just takes a lot of time. But you'd be a lot less broke if you'd open your gold crystals during the gold boost event. I know. It's very true. Very, very true. What are cereal, Doug? On your bingo card, do you need pineapple on pizza, sandwiches, or beans in the food card? What the heck? What are your thoughts on generic 6-star 1 and 2 gems? Would you give them to mutants since the classes that has the most good champs? And you want to save the callus? Exactly, Deej. Yeah, the generic 1 to 2 rank up gems. That's entirely how I look at them. You use them as a resource to manage your tier 4 class catalysts. That's the only way to think about them. Yeah. It doesn't have to be strictly mutants. I happen to rank up a lot of mutants, and so do a lot of other people because the class is very stacked. But if you just have like a natural attraction to the skill class for whatever reason, you know, you're a big fan of the playstyle that those champs have, then yeah, use the generics on the skill class kind of thing. Found the video of Sim Spidey posting her Twitter, BG. Oh. Okay. Well, let me see this. I normally don't use audio, but I think I have to check this out. Hold on. I'll look at it in just a sec. Spectacular Gaming 705 saying, got a 4-star Sunspot. Could I use him to start Act 5? You can. He's a very strong champion. I usually recommend staying in Act 4 until you 100% at least like the first 2 chapters, if not the entirety of Act 4. But yeah, man, Sunspot's a very powerful champ. Worth ranking for sure. Integral sending over 47 of them TRY saying I found the video, BG. Yeah, dude, I saw you posted that. Hold on. I need to preview the audio just to... I doubt there's anything else in here. I trust you and all, but still, just because of YouTube. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna mute things for on your end. Wow, I can't even believe that this is me. That's crazy, dude. This video, hold on. Let me show you guys. Oh, man. Hold on, let me pause this. YouTube said I'd be interested in that video yesterday, so it wasn't hard to find, but it's a good 5-star years ago. Hold on, so let's hear this. He's a powerhouse. Seems good. Symbiote Spider-Man off the bat, nice. All right, perfect. So yeah, that's definitely one of the champions I want to duplicate the most. He's a powerhouse. Why did I want him? Why did I want him duped? That's hilarious. He's a powerhouse. Symbiote Spider-Man is a true powerhouse. A true powerhouse. Oh man, dude, look at who I had in my most wanted list. Maybe I thought he was a powerhouse because I didn't have Thor. I didn't get Thor pre 12.0 at all. I just knew that he was good. So these are like, you know, the most wanted champs over here and stuff like that. I'm so surprised that I called him a powerhouse though. That's crazy. Again though, at the time, most of the champs in the game were not that strong. Gambit, I actually only wanted just because I thought Gambit was cool. I don't know if I said that in the video. But I you know, I always liked Gambit as a character. Look at this. I wanted Karnak because I also thought he was cool. I've got Quake in here. Who, by the way, I don't remember how I got Quake. I think it was just in a crystal, but I even like 550 Sigged her up. She was one of my prestige champs. I believe it or not, I actually liked Quake at one point in time. Of course, I didn't have Scarlet Witch either. Never got her pre 12.0 as well, but you just knew at the time that yeah, Scarlet Witch Just kind of busted. That's funny, man. True powerhouse. That's great. Oh, man. Those were the days. The early... Well, early for me, MCOC days, at least. The game was probably already out for like an hour... like a year and a half or something at that point. Maybe even 2 years, I don't know. But... I was still pretty dang new to things. Got Scarlet Witch 2 days after the 12.0 update. Dang, dude. RIP. It occurs to me Act 6 would be much less of a piece of crap if I wasn't trying to get Thronebreak at level 49. Masteries would be nice. Oh, God. Maximus. Yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. And while this is basically all the champs in the game back then. That's true. There weren't even that many champs in the game. I want to go back in time, though, and just understand why I wanted Spidey. I mean, maybe I'll have to watch that video. I don't know if I said it in the video or not. But I don't even remember wanting that Spidey. I don't remember ranking him up. I don't remember wanting him. What the hell was I gonna do with that guy? A lot of the champs I just wanted for other reasons, not because they were necessarily the strongest. I of course wanted some strong champions, but some champs I wanted just because, you know, which is still true to this day. My favorite character is still to this day Man-Thing, not a character known for his incredible power. That's funny. Guy Garners, Nova Vibes MBG. Why do you hate on the skill class? Mole God, Falcon, Kingpin, Fury, Shang-Chi, Fraggle Rock, Aegon, Crossbones, and possibly Stealth Spidey. Hold on a sec. First off, did I say anything that I hated about skill today? Someone even asked about Stealth Spidey today, and I didn't even go into a hate speech. However, you are correct. I am not a fan of the skill class, though. As a whole, at least. There are some champions on that list that I like. I think Mole Man is pretty sweet, man. I would love to get a 6-star Mole God. I tried to grind for Falcon in the arena. I failed. Kingpin, I've got him at rank 3. He's my favorite skill champ in the game. Well, Fury, I have a love-hate relationship with Fury. Did you see the bench video? It started there, really. I guess you could, like, the way I think about the skill class, though, is I just don't find it to be overall that much fun. Like, when I think about Nick Fury, is he a powerful character? Yes. Is he fun to play? For some people. He's not fun to play for me, though, man. He's really not fun to play for me. I did still want to take him to rank 3 over Fraggle Rock. And I do still think that would have been the better play. Still to this day, even in a post-Fraggle Rock buffed world, I still would have wanted to get Fury up over him. So it's not like I hate the champion, but at the same time, he's never really like my go-to. Shang-Chi, though, I want to get that guy. I'm thinking about going for him in the arena. And I said... There's tape. There's videotape of me saying... I think Shang-Chi is going to be a powerhouse. I probably did use the word powerhouse. In solo competitive mode. I think he's going to be very strong there. So yeah, I want to get him for that. Fraggle Rock I still don't like. I try to hide it sometimes because I love Karate Mike. And I feel like every time I say something wrong against Fraggle Rock, it's like I'm just slapping Karate Mike in the face, and I don't enjoy that. Aegon's a piece of garbage. With how long it took for me to get that champion, screw that guy, man. I think I care about Aegon. He can go eat my socks, dude. Crossbones. I like Crossbones. I made a positive video about Crossbones. All right, and Stealth Spidey, I hate that guy too. Yeah. Overall, though, the skill class, I just don't find it to be that enjoyable. That's kind of what it comes down to. I prefer the Mystic class, where you can, you know, spam specials and things like that. I find that to be more fun. There was a trend in YouTube. People were posting videos, Sim Spidey using Special 2 with 80 plus armor breaks. No, it could have been 80 plus armor breaks, right? But just lots of armor breaks, the 80-second duration. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Oh, you know what? I just remembered some. Okay, so in 12.0, I believe they changed the armor break formula in the game, right? Because that's one of the reasons why OG Thor was not as strong post 12.0. There were other changes too, but I think that was one of the reasons. They changed the damage calculations, the damage formula. So Sim Spidey, I think, was actually stronger pre 12.0 than he is today. Powerhouse was probably still a bit of a stretch. Oh man, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. Powerhouse was probably a bit of a stretch. Even still, but he actually did a lot more damage back then, I believe. So maybe that's what it was. And then maybe I didn't get a chance to rank him up until after 12.0, and then he was garbage or something. I don't know. Anyway, I would see Brian wearing slides, I think, not flip-flops. I don't like to have anything on my feet. I wish I could walk around barefoot. Tech class is the worst, though. Yeah, I'm not really such a fan of the tech class either. I've always had the worst time in the tech chapter of the Cavalier event quest. Yeah. I agree with that too. I remember when the Cavalier monthly first came out, and I just used Hyperion through the tech chapter. Worst class is science. Science could use a bit of love. Use a bit of love, yeah. Here's the thing, guys. I'm sure right now someone's madly typing all the good champions in the class types that we're, you know, kind of ragging on right now. But every single class has good champions. The tech and the science class, they have arguably the most busted champions in the entire game. But when looking at the class as a whole, there's also a lot of champions in those class types that are just either not as strong, or maybe they are strong but not as fun. Things like that. And it's all personal preference. So it would be Brian the Barefoot Warrior. Yes, this is true. GG, was that still your company's bald caps back in the Spidey video, or are you modeling for someone else? Those were like early prototype kind of things. It's clearly we've come a long way, you know. What's the best class in your opinion? I don't know if there is a best class, but my favorite class is Mystic. I really enjoy the Mystic class more than any other. I don't even know who comes in second, really. But I really enjoy the Mystic class. It's almost entirely due to Mystic Dispersion, and sometimes Mystic champions they have a little bit more power gainy type mechanics, and it's just fun. That's all it is. I'm gonna skip over Groot. BG, did you catch any DC fandom content that was shown today? Nah. I don't like to look at trailers at all for anything. It's a pretty low chance I'm gonna see those movies anyway, just because I'm not all that interested. But even for stuff that I'm super hyped on, I try my hardest to avoid trailers. I kind of just want to go into the experience without knowing anything, as little as possible. Even things like, you know, costume appearances and stuff like that. It doesn't like totally ruin the experience, because sometimes the spoilers, they're unavoidable. But for me, it's still more enjoyable just to not know anything at all before going into it. Ghost not fun. I wasn't talking about her when I said gems. She's fun for some people. I think she's... If she wasn't so game-breaking, I think I would have more fun with her. When a champ is, like, too powerful, it hits a point where I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know the right way to put it, but it hits a point where it's just it becomes not fun. Partially because, like, yeah, you can use that champion to counter basically anything, so there's no need to deviate and no need to vary who you're playing. Part of it is that it could feel compelled, overwhelmingly, to play a character that's so powerful like Ghost, because at the end of the day, like, here's the thing. Let me go to a quest. I've tried to express this point before, but it's not the easiest thing to get across always. Okay, let's look at the monthly event quest. You see these rewards? You guys think these rewards are the same for everybody, or do they vary from player to player? Probably the second one, otherwise why would I be asking this question, right? It's kind of like a trick, little bit of a trick question here. These rewards are different for every single player. They're different because of the time that you spend to get the rewards. If you like, because if you have time left over, if you can go through the content fast enough, and that you have time left over that you can play any other area of the game, because there's an infinite number of things to do in this game, then overall you're just kind of adding on to the pile of rewards that you're getting here. The faster that you can get through it. So it's less so these days, but you know, when Ghost was newer and when Corvus was newer and stuff like that, there's a real struggle internally to be like, I want to play other characters, but I know I can get better rewards if I just played the most dominant, the fastest characters to get through something. And it kind of sucks some of the fun out of the game for me when thinking about it that way, but like, I can't help it. That's just the way I think about it. So yeah. Guy Garner sent over 2 saying, on too powerful, KBG, no more Doom. Yeah, I wish I didn't have to play Doom as much, but he gives better rewards for another reason. Okay, so forget time as a factor. Guy Garner, I'm so happy you brought that up, because we can go on to a different example. The rewards. The seasonal rewards that you can get. Same exact thing. 2 players qualify in the same bracket. Who gets the better rewards? It's the player who doesn't have to use their glory as much on, you know, on potions, or doesn't have to boost, doesn't have to use as many boosts and things like that. So using a champion like Doom is just a lot safer, and therefore going to get more rewards throughout the season for playing him and stuff. And yeah, it's one of the reasons why unless Doom gets banned out, I'm probably going to keep on bringing Doom. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people don't care about that stuff, and it probably doesn't bother them, and just want to play with, you know, whatever champ you think is the most fun, and that's cool. I would love to feel that way. I would love to feel that same exact way, and I try my best to not get caught up in thinking about that other kind of stuff, because, yeah, I do just want to play the champs that I think are the coolest. So I try to do that as much as possible. But at the same time, my brain is wired to be like, what are you doing, dude? You could be getting better rewards, you know? You could be going faster. You could play champs that get you through more safely. Whatever. Doom can block all the damage, much less risk than Ghost or Quake. It's very debatable, I would say. It depends on the encounter. There's fights that Quake is safer for. Otherwise, like, I mean, why would people get assigned Quake? Same thing for Ghost. Same thing for any champion on any node. If Doom was less of a risk, then he'd be getting used in all these places that he's not being used in. They're all very overpowered. And this is why I don't make tier lists, because it's like, is it even worth debating stuff like this? What's the context? Can't they all just be powerful in their own way and have their own uses? He is incredibly safe. Like, there's no argument there. He's very, very, very powerful. Yo, BG, you ready for season 4 Cobra Kai? Dude, I'm so ready for it, man. I'm pumped for Cobra Kai. Hell yeah. Absolutely ready for it. Symbiote Supreme is also good for the champion in 6.2.6. Absolutely. Oh, I see Micro D Robot. What is the question? What is the original? Now who is better, a 5-star Symbiote Supreme or 4-star Hulkbuster? Okay. They're both good champions. It's interesting. I think Symbiote Supreme is probably the way to go. Hold on, wait, what kind of points do I have? No, I'm done with this arena. That next match is not going to matter. Dang. All right, actually, it's getting a little bit late. Let's just go spin out some crystals. Earlier on, you might have a little bit of a better time with Hulkbuster if he's awakened, because you have that healing that's so vital for getting through content without having to, you know, use items, or just using fewer items. The later you get in this game, the better Symbiote Supreme becomes, when you have to prevent powerful buffs from, you know, being applied to your opponents and things like that. So, and also, if you can get some points into Mystic Dispersion, that really helps Symbiote Supreme. If both of those champs are like, you know, not ranked up, I would probably say go Symbiote Supreme. However, if you already have Hulkbuster ranked up and you're just wondering like, oh, should you replace Hulkbuster on the team with Symbiote Supreme? Probably not. You can do that eventually, but Hulkbuster actually super solid. If he is awakened, that is. For newer players. I don't bet much, but I'm willing to bet Groot remains the defender after a buff. I'll be really shocked if he's offensively over useful. You know, Maximus, I thought they were going to do that with Colossus. I thought for sure they were going to do that with Colossus, and I was shocked, flabbergasted at the time of how powerful he was offensively. Because, you know, you think about Colossus, you think he's like this, you know, made of metal, dude. I mean, you know, of course, he should probably be able to punch things pretty hard, but probably also very tanky. And he is very tanky, but I was thinking, like, yeah, that might make him more inclined to be a defender. But yeah, he's an offensive powerhouse, dude. Damn it, man. Now every time I think about saying a champion is strong, I'm gonna have to use the word powerhouse. I mean, apparently I already did enough, but even more so. So I mean, for Groot, I don't know what they would do. Finally got some units. Is that a 225? Thank you. 225, baby. Unfortunately, that's the only one I got, so I didn't even say it tonight, but I was thinking about popping open a cav if I got 300. But hey, 30k gold, that's the lowest amount. The absolute lowest amount. All right, you know what? One more. I'll get a cav if this crystal is any amount of units. Any amount of units. I will get a cav crystal tonight. Let's see what happens. For Day of Deadpool, I got a 6-star Nexus with Venom, Awakening, Hulk, or Hitmonkey. I picked Venom. Do you think I picked wrong? Hold on. Is this units? Units? No! Dang, dude. I thought it was going to go one more over. RIP. Okay, hold on. So 6-star Nexus with Venom, Awakening. Or wait, was that Venom and then Awakening, Hulk, or Hitmonkey? Picked Venom. No, Venom's a great champion, man. I don't think you picked wrong. Brian, will you do another setup tour after the new PC is set up? Maybe. For one, I don't know when I'm gonna get a new PC because, dude, I've been trying. It's not easy. Two, the setup is largely the same. However, the setup will soon be changing, soon-ish, which, yeah, at some point, I'm sure I will do another one. But there's not much to show that's different, so, yeah. But I don't mind showing you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes kind of stuff if there's something cool to show. It's just right now there's not much cool to show. Ooh, little free crystal action. Hey, this is free crystal number 1420, dude. 1420. All right, anyway. It's time to call it a night here, guys. Who do you think would be the next rank 3 6-star, or are you saving to rank 4 6-star? I'm trying to save to rank 4 my 6 stars. I don't know who's up next for rank 3, but here's the thing, like I have tier 5 class catalyst crystals, or I just meant to stop at catalyst, but I do have the crystals too, I guess. So I have tier 5 class catalyst, right? But looking at my roster, I know that those are going to go very fast, taking my current set of, you know, rank 3 champions to rank 4. And then, oh, man, excuse me. Like I know Kabam is going to, you know, increase the amount of tier 4 class catalysts that we're getting, especially as the rank 4 floodgates start to open up. But the thing is, it's going to be expensive to rank up a champion. Like let's say Hercules, right? I want to grind for Hercules when he comes to the arena. And let's say we can take, you know, let's just imagine that we're 6 months ahead in the future, or a year ahead in the future, and rank 4s, they're a little bit more commonplace than they are today. Taking him from rank 1 to rank 4, that's going to be 3 tier 4 class catalysts. And we all know how it works right now with, you know, wait, did I say tier 4 class catalysts? I meant tier 5. But we all know how it works with tier 4 class catalysts, where, you know, you think like, oh, okay, the game's gotten to a point where, oh, I can get these easily, right? Not always. It's not always that easy to, you know, if you just ranked up a champ of a class type, now you got this other champ of the same class type you want to rank up. It's not always that easy to do. And that's with a resource that's been out for years. Tier 4 class catalysts have been out for the longest time. So tier 5s, yeah, I'm already thinking about how to manage those as we move on to rank 4 and champs and stuff. So, and have been for a while. But yeah, anyway, on that note, guys, it is late, so I'm gonna get on out of here. But before I go, shout out to Last freaking Zarnian, man, the one and only, the Last Zarnian. If you're still around, because I never even saw a comment, just the Last Zarnian special. Thank you very much, dude. And yeah, thank you to everyone else. I appreciate the support as always. I'll be back tomorrow, daytime. A little bit of, you know, Act 7.3 action. Sorry, I forgot the name of the quest. It's not even a name, it's a number, but 7.3 action sometime in the early afternoon. So I'll see you guys then. Good night, everybody.